All right, family, what's going on?
What up,
what's
what up,
going
what up?
on?
What's happening, Dr. P?
All right, what's happening, family?
Hey, man.
What's the word? What's the word?
What can I tell you?
T-bird.
He said
Jay said big
Thunderbird.
T-bird.
Thunderbird.
Get him, Jay. Get him, Jay.
What's the word? Thunderbird.
They say T-bird.
Somebody getting flashbacks.
Yeah, man. What can I tell you?
Somebody getting flashbacks in here.
Good booga. What can I tell you,
Good
boy?
googly moogly. What's going on?
I plead the fifth.
What's up? Hopefully everybody's doing well. What's up, Big B? How you doing over there,
Doing
buddy?
well, brother. What can I tell you? Hey,
All right.
from side to side. Still got step in step, brother.
All right, we got some good music today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that sounds
Hey,
good.
love the playlist today, buddy.
Feels good. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's go in the gallery. Let's see who's in the gallery today.
Hey, man, we get everybody Troy's in the house, man.
We got
Karen's in the house, Karen's in the house. Ladies in the house. Marcy's in the house, of course. And hey, Alice in the house. Hey, and Lisa, keep checking you, boy. Make sure you don't act up.
Yeah,
Well,
Lisa checking on me. Yeah, you got that.
that's right.
She
Dr.
got a stick that pulls, and then it pulls me at the same time. So you'll see that.
I know that. George Brown's in the house,
All right.
man. You got one Peters in the house. Big
All
Callum's
right.
in the house, man. Everybody's in the house, brother.
All right, everybody looking good.
Yeah.
Everybody looking good. We're gonna get started. We're gonna go right on in and get started.
We are hot on Facebook, Dr. P.
Okay, good. Just want to check on that. And as we see people come on in.
Lisa's in the house.
Come
Queen's
on
in the
in.
house. Yes.
Hopefully everybody's doing well and feeling
Joe
good.
Marty's in the house.
Wednesday, hump day.
Wow.
All right. We're gonna go live, Big B.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Come on.
Yep.
Yes. All right, welcome on through.
Yeah, buddy.
We come on through. Yeah, hey, that's right. Put your hands up. Throw your hands up. That's right.
Hey, just chunk them in the air.
All right, if you're joining us for the very first time, we want to welcome you. Hope this is not your last time, but the first time
That's right.
forever. We say join us every Wednesday right here on the family tree. Big B, I'm going to bring the music down and we're going to bring it on up.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Woo. You know what?
All right.
Pretty good DJ, that Big Dr. P.
Hey, man, I'm just letting the music flow, brother. Let the music flow, man.
But I grew up on be just like you. Shit.
Oh, I'm trying to be like you, buddy. I'm trying to
No.
you.
You'll be bald then. Hallelujah. You better keep yours.
I better keep on.
Keep yours. It looks good on you, brother.
All right. I want to welcome everyone to the family tree. This is the place we say for the holistic update for the week. And I want to say, just give yourself a hand. Can everybody just give yourself a hand for showing up? Come on. Give yourself a hand for showing in. Because we say this is the place where we gather around. We call it the family tree because the family tree is significant to the ancient laurel customs of gathering around this thing called the laurel trees, which is actually the ancient ancestral trees. And with that, we talked about situations, problems, anything coming up. How do we move in direction? What is God saying? And most importantly, Big B, we prayed. How about that?
I know that's right, buddy.
Gather around that tree because the tree mean everything, right?
Yes, sir, buddy.
So with that, we invite you to join us around this tree this evening. And this is the place where we bring all the information, any question, concerns, anything on your heart and mind, bring it to the tree.
That's right.
We say, put yourself down. If you go down to the chat bar, right down at the very bottom, you'll see a reaction bar right next to the chat bar with a heart. Click that, and if you want to join the conversation, you can click that, and you'll put your hand up like Big B up there.
Man, I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like doing it.
Come on, man, put your hands up.
Bam, there we go.
There he is.
This
put
is
your
Dr.
hands
Burton
up,
Shannon.
and we'll put you into.
And I'm scheduled to do your in-home
we'll
evaluation tomorrow between 12 and 3. But I had an
Make sure
Put yourself on mute.
Get everybody on mute.
Yeah, everybody's on mute. All right. And as we go into this situation, we want to say, if you want to join the conversation, put your information down there and we'll put you in chat. If you have a question, concern on your heart and mind. If you're someone that says, well, I don't really want to go in the view and the queue and all of that, I just have a question. Well, put yourself down in the chat box, click on the chat bar, and then we usually have Prophet, but Prophet is not with us this evening.
She playing hooky, man.
She got something going on.
Tonight. Yeah.
She got an event tonight. So Big B's going to be handling that. He's going to be looking for anything in the chat, any questions, concerns. But, we'll try to answer the best way we can, y'all.
We can,
and if you're having someone, you say, I joined this first time and I'm on by phone and I did not get the link that shows you how to actually log in, that's okay. No worries. Just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll try to get you in. All right.
Yep. Do our best,
we want to join you. We say let this not be the last time. Thank you for joining us this evening. This is the place where we talk about holistic health, and we call it, the family tree because it's the social security.
Yes,
you gotta say it slow. You gotta say it slow. Social security. What does that mean? That means your family. Your social security is really your family, not a check, but it's your family. So with that, join us with this conversation. All right. I want to start off with, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan. Head. Come on, what's up, buddy?
Yo, man. Hey, man, look, I got no problem today, brother.
How you doing today, buddy? You all right?
Had a good day today, man. You know what? Look, look, Daddy got the nerve. I keep telling you, got the nerve to wake me up. You in trouble because I'm gonna go out, hand it one way at a time. Let me just say this to you, man, brother. I'm just grateful that God says one more day. You know what?
That's right.
And that's a beautiful thing. Then I reach out to all the family, everybody I can find. I'm gonna get them and get them going.
That's right. That's right. Putting it forward. We say pay it forward.
We
talked about it this weekend. Last weekend was powerful. I got a lot of feedback from y'all as a family. When you listen to the last show we did on WURD, we talked about pay it forward and how people were talking about, when I pay it forward, things start to happen and open up in my life. So I want to encourage you to continuously pay it forward. All right. That means if you bless somebody, if you got the position to bless somebody, go on and bless them. How about
that? Yes, sir. That's exactly
all
right.
Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got more people coming on in. All right. We're going to get started. And Big B, lots going on in the world, buddy.
Yeah,
you always break us off with a little bit of the information with the news. Tell us what's going on, buddy.
Well, let's just go and deal with this whole thing with all the data from the CDC and stuff like that. Listen, guys, it's tricky right now because it all shows like it's good news. Don't let it mess you up in the head because you know what? Stuff is still out there. Dr. Phil was saying something. I was finding out something today. Was said that there are a lot of people that things that seem like you got a cold or you seem like you may, but there's no COVID. So what's going? They said that stuff in the air. What's that? That's telling us, man. That's some crazy things going on, guys. So just be very careful at what's going on right now. Okay. So our early indicators right now, looking at our CDC numbers for our test positivity for this week, we're at now what 6.7%, Dr. P, which was what the previous week was 7.9. So we're down. Okay?
Yeah, you're down.
I mean, it looked like it took a deep dive, Dr. P. And for our emergency room kind of situation, the diagnosis there is at 0.7%. Guess what? Bam, down from 1% from last week. All right.
Yeah, right. All right.
Our severity, our severity indicators for hospitalizations for the 100,000. It also took a big drop. It was what? It's now 1.2%. It was 2.2%. So guess what? Here comes the big number. This is the big one, guys. And it's not, this is what sneaks in on
you. You hear that drummer? You hear that drummer?
Yeah. I hear that.
You hear it? I'm hitting the drums there, buddy.
Guys, our death indicators right now, it's at 0.8%. So it's like it's kind of even. Last week it was 0.8% last week too, guys.
Man. This is good
stuff. So that's good stuff. I'm not going to complain about that at all. You know what I mean? Hey, so just keep that in mind.
Hey, we are keeping the numbers nice and low, Big B. And with that, we want to make sure that, of course, we're staying on point. If we stay in cycle and stay in rhythm, that keeps everything in perspective. So that means cleansing. This is a change of seasons. We're going into, of course, we're in the fall right now. But in this fall season, we want to continue to do your cleanse, your colon cleanse, parasite cleanse. keep on point and make sure you're drinking plenty of water and green
Yes.
drink. How about that? All
Yes,
right.
sir, buddy.
All right. So get started, Big B. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go right on in. We got some feedback. I'm getting feedback from someone. I got it.
Okay.
And what we want to do, we want to talk about, today, of course, going in, we always talk about testimonies. Testimonies go a long way. We always start off the program with testimonies because with testimonies, it means a lot because somebody's either going through something, in something, or coming out of something.
Yes, sir.
With that, we want to support you in your journey and anything that you're going through right now. Whatever the situation, we support you at this point. So I want to open up the floor. But before we do that, I do have some special announcements that I want to go into. Neetha, is Neetha on right now?
Yeah, she's on. Uh-huh.
Hey, Neetha, how you doing, Neetha?
I'm doing good. Grand risings to everyone.
Yes, you are in our prayers and our heart right now. Anything, we want to really just wrap our arms around you. And if you have not heard, the passing of your husband, but we are with you in every step along this journey and we are continuously keeping you in prayer. Do you have anything for the family that you want to share with us? Because I know you have new instructions and the information for how the family can join in with the ceremonies, the celebration of life, we say.
Yes, I call it, because I don't call it funerals. It's the celebration of his journey home.
I know that's right.
Amen.
That's what is exactly going to be. My husband always said when we would go to funerals, he said, I don't know why they play all this sad music.
Well, I know that's right.
You got that right.
Sad,
you
and they have sad music. I said, well, honey, yours won't be that way. And
I know that's right.
That's right.
It will not be that way.
That's right. That's right.
Be a good time, on his journey. I will do a tribute to him. And I was asked, you going to be able to do it? I said, yes, I have to. I will. And I asked Bill if he could, because I'm not that savvy with technical things. If he can put the instructions and the announcement.
Girl, it's already there. You know, brother, gonna be playing. What you talking about? What you talking about? Bam.
Yes. Neetha.
And it's just I know it's tradition with people sending flowers, and you do to each his own. But I do have on my announcements no flowers. And because people want to send flowers, but see, understand something, and this is my feeling. You do what you want. My feeling is, what do I had this thought and talk with myself today. What do flowers mean? What do they represent? When people say, give me my flowers while I'm living. That means call them, talk to them, reach out, say I love you, do all of that. And if you haven't done that in 10 to 15 years and now the person's gone, now you want to send flowers. I don't want the flowers.
I know that's right.
Yes. Understand.
But do what you want. But I did go today and picked up 2 beautiful plants from Cassandra. They are just gorgeous.
All right. That's gorgeous.
I received phone calls and messages from the family, and it's been great. I receive. My heart is overjoyed, and I appreciate everyone. I would not have been able to get through this without my family tree, my family, my Social Security.
All right, that's exactly right.
Your real Social Security. That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. We love you so much, Neetha, and we're with you along the entire way. And I wanted to show, I do have the flyer that you submitted over to me. So is it okay that I could show that?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, let me just put that up here. And this is for everyone. Let me know if you can see it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's our brother Charles Armstrong homegoing service. That'll be Saturday, October the 18th. Viewing is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Services 11 a.m. And that's at Bachelor Brothers and Jones Funeral Services. That's 3215 Garrett Road, Drexel Hill, PA. So with that, again, more information. Now, Neetha, is there anything that you wanted to add to that flyer?
No, everything is done. You come as you are. It's so funny. My stepson called and said, I just want to let you know, I'm calling my brothers and I'm telling them that I'm wearing dashiki.
Well,
Said, oh,
okay.
you want everyone? No, he said, no, I'm telling them what I'm wearing. He said, because I don't want to walk in there and they say, well, why didn't you tell us? So he called his brother Mike, and Mike said, well, I'm way ahead. I'm already wearing. Every time Pop went somewhere, he had on his African
That's right. That's exactly right.
Now, Neetha, did you want me to show? I did snapshot also the instructions for the live stream. Would you like me to show that also?
Absolutely.
Okay, this is here.
Hey,
Can y'all
there you
see
go,
that?
right there. Yep.
Can you see it? Okay, this is the information for the live stream. If you want to participate in the ceremony, this is the instructions on how you would do that. Of course, Google Bachelor Brothers Funeral Services. Click on Bachelor Brothers Funeral Services, Philadelphia, PA. Click on the live stream. If you go right to the website, you should just Google this and it'll pull right up. Choose the Drexel Hill location. Once you click on the location, enter your first name and click join. Simple as that. That's as simple as it. Then pop-up box comes and asks for your microphone. This is just general browser information. Whenever you're tuning in live, they just want to make sure that you give consent. So you click your microphone, click on the X on the top right-hand side. You will not be able to see the streaming until the service starts. Okay, so sometimes you may have to sit in queue.
Yep.
If you have any questions about that or any issues, please call the office 610-713-5560. That's again 610-713-5560. Thank you, Neetha. We appreciate you so much, and we love you so much. And anything we can do for you, just reach out. All right.
And just to let you know, he's a legend, and he's the third to go. There are 3 Soul Brother 6 left. 2 of them will get there, so you will not be disappointed.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Celebration of life, y'all.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's give Neetha a hand, y'all. Everybody come off mute. Yes, we're going to give you a hand, and blessings that everything works out well.
Love you, Neetha.
We love you now.
Love you.
Yes.
Yes, Neetha. We love you.
Here for you. We're here for you.
Sweetheart.
Hey guys, just in case, it's in the chat right now. So if you want to get a copy of it, just click on the top. It'll download to your desktop.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
And also the QR code.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Now, I do have some more announcements. If you remember last year, I was so gracious and, to receive the NAACP award last year. You remember that, Big B?
Yeah.
Our sister, Barbara Williams, actually did it. And I was so thankful, because I was there. It's good to even be appreciated. Well, guess what? They're doing another one this year. How about that? Hey, they're doing another one. And we got more honorees, and we're coming up with.
That's great,
I want to bring it up here. I want to bring that information. I told Sister Barbara she couldn't join us this evening because she's on a project she's already in. Matter of fact, she's in a session right now. So she said, I can't be there, but definitely I want you to announce it. And here it is. I want to bring it up. And if you're able to attend, support the NAACP, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
If any other time you're going to do it, the time is right now, right?
Man, is that the truth?
Yep, this is going to be the Willow Grove NAACP presents the 49th Freedom Fund Banquet. If you're not now, why? And the fierce urgency of now. Now, it's going to be at the Willow Grove branch, National Association for Advancement of Colored People, of course, is going to be at the Reformed Congregation, Knesset Israel, which is actually where it was last year. That's 8339 Old York Road, Elkins Park. That's right across from my office, right? Matter of fact, and that's going to be October the 19th, starting at 3:30. For more information, call Dr. Jana Malice at 215-284-3646, or our sister Barbara Williams, 215-680-2695. Guess who the keynote speaker is going to be? Dr. Malefe Kete Asante. Hey,
all right. That's nice.
Brother right there.
Yeah, man.
Yes, brother, author of many, many books. And what a blessing that's going to be. So if you can join, make sure you become a part of that. It would be a blessing. Of course, support the NAACP. We know what we going through right now, y'all.
Man.
So the rest is unsaid. We don't have to say much, really. Just
if we stay together as a family, it'll all be well.
That's right.
Hey, Dr. Paul, you said it well.
Yes.
You know who's on here with you, right?
Who is that?
Tony Davis, president
what's
of
up,
the NAACP.
Tony?
What's up, Tony?
Man? Hold up, Tony. You never told me you slid in here, man.
He's not getting on you, man.
Hold up.
I just left the barbershop, so I'm in the dark a little bit.
All right, hold on. I gotta add a spotlight to you, buddy. Hold on. Let me get you in here.
There
you are. Man. How you doing? All right.
Yes, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you, brother. I'm trying to represent, man. You know that. So, Tony, tell us what's going on and how we really need to be a part of that. Give us the updates on NAACP, specifically our branch right here in Willow Grove, man. You know, we get the 411 because you right here, bro. You right here.
Yes, sir. Yes. Well,
yes.
You know what? We're trying to raise money for these kids for scholarships. And it's been hard, particularly in this climate with, folks struggling to make ends meet. But we really need some support. The folks come out, get some good food. And you already said it. You can't get any better than Dr. Molefi Kiti Asante.
Yes, absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. And you know, when you're thinking about the many people that have embraced the NAACP, I know it's probably hard for you to sort of sit together and say, how do we focus this? And you're looking at the world around you. What has influenced you this year and the mission and the drive of the NAACP that makes you say, what do we focus on? Because there's so much going on, Tony. It's so much, man. How do you even get a hold of this thing?
Man, you know what? It's a daily struggle, as we all know, because the one of the main people that's involved in all that strife is number 4547. I ain't saying his name.
Don't mention the name.
Don't ain't bringing it. I know that's right.
That's right. Don't mention the
name. They constantly stir the pot. And one of the things that you guys might try to do is, I've been saying this for almost 2 years, but it's always good to speak to a brother, with a brother, and never at a brother. And we ought to do the same with the sister. Speak to a sister, with a sister, and never at a sister.
There you go,
because of this. You know why we do that? Because we can.
Yes,
ain't nobody. We ain't challenging the guy that I just kind of described. But we're going to go at each other's neck because we're comfortable going at each other. We got to cut that stuff out.
Man,
that's right. And Tony, tell us how they can be a part of, and I gave the information, but, how do they really, what are some of the things that people can be more involved with the NAACP, specifically our branch right here in Willow Grove? Give them a little bit more insight. What can they do? Can they visit the office, come down there, talk to you? Because people want to feel disconnected sometimes. And with that, I think it's a good thing that you're in the position, because I know you, brother, you got the open personality, man. Every time I see him, Big B, you just want to hug the brother. Say, hey, man, what's going on, brother? You got a warm spirit, man, and we appreciate you so much.
Well, you know what? I want to let you hug me because you be singing. So, you could come and share your voice anytime. We actually meet on Monday, the 20th, at 7:00 at First Baptist Church in Crestmont. And I'm trying to think of the address.
In Crestmont?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Big B can probably grab that for. We can grab that. We can grab that information. And you say first, that's the Monday 20th, the 20th. Is it like once a month or is it?
Yeah, we meet the third Monday of each month.
Okay, third.
And so we really need some help trying to get youth involved, because the youth really don't know how things have worked, and they really sometimes want to reject old school, but old school had some major impact on where the leaders of today have come from.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of young folks that have come to the national convention, and they are stepping out there, speaking up, speaking out. and trying to get involved with fundraising opportunities. I talked to a young lady yesterday who was at the National, and she now has a little baby, so she had to kind of back away a little bit, but she's on fire. So we know the young folks, once they get in tune, they're going to step out. And so we've got to find ways to get them involved. We need fundraisers. Next year's our 50th anniversary of this banquet. And so we really want to reach out and get folks to help raise money.
Absolutely.
Corporations, whatever they got to bring to the table, we need everybody involved in that effort.
Yes, absolutely.
Give me the information again.
Yes, that was First Baptist Church, Big B, and that's Crestmont. Crestmont. Okay. And that's the third. That's the third of every month. Is that correct?
Third Monday of every month. We meet at 7 p.m. I think it's 1778 Fairview Avenue or something like that.
Okay.
It's not coming. Yeah, but it's in that ballpark.
Okay, we'll grab that and put that up there for you, my brother. And also, I want you to come on the show this weekend, and we'll talk about a little bit on, like you did last year, always, you know, brother. Okay. You come on and light it up, brother. Let everybody know what's going on, man. And I want to thank you. So, everybody, let's give Tony Maurice a hand, y'all. That's my man over there.
He gonna come hugging. So just watch.
He gonna hug. When you see him, you can't say hi. You got to hug him. Hug him. You got to hug him, Maurice Davis.
Work it out, y'all. And just so in case anybody has a question, Maurice is my given name. Tony's my nickname. My dad's name is Maurice. So I use both. They all good. Thank you all.
Right.
Hopefully we'll see somebody there. Hey, listen, well, let me get one last tidbit. If anybody wants to buy a ticket, you go to Cash App, use the $ Willow Grove NAACP, and it'll take you right there.
Okay, so Cash App and go to $ Willow Grove NAACP.
Correct.
Okay. And they can actually make a donation right there.
They can do a donation. They can buy a ticket. They can buy a youth ticket. Any of that, all those things should be there. If not, send me an email, tdavis, 0262 @gmail.
Okay. Is there a number for us, Tony, or you want to? You're just going to do the email?
Either one.
Okay. Do you have a telephone number?
Yeah, 215-659-7400 for the branch, and it comes right to my phone.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Always a pleasure.
I appreciate you. All right. Talk to you soon.
All right, Tony. Take care, buddy.
Take care. All right,
have
bye-bye.
a good one. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, Big B, we got stuff, man. I tell you, this family tree is hot and loaded, man. We always got some good stuff going on. I appreciate definitely. And there's one more thing I have. I want to make sure, Nazi Cook, make sure you go on mute there, okay? I'll put you on mute. Watch yourself because we're getting a lot of feedback over there. Last thing I have, Dr. Lenny is doing the Wim Hof.
Yeah, man.
He's doing the Wim Hof. If you don't know what the Wim Hof, that's when they do the cold plunge. Is Deacon here? Buddy. Is Deacon here? Is Deacon here today? Is Deacon here tonight?
Deacon, you in here? I don't see him yet.
Deacon here? Because I know Doc said he was going to be doing some stuff. I don't know if Doc made it in or not. But we're going to be doing the Wim Hof. And I did say weed. Did I say weed?
I heard it. I said I'm holding it to you. Holding to you.
Oh, man.
Hey, everybody, listen what he said. Write it down. Write it down.
I like to stay warm. But I'm going in and doing the plunge. I'm doing the plunge, y'all. I'm doing the
send
plunge.
my drone to make sure.
Yes. Jared's going to document, so don't worry
all
about
right.
it.
That's cool.
So Jared's going to document. We're going to the Wim Hof, and if you have not been a part of the Wim Hof before, this is a form of, Dr. Lenny has been a very intricate part of what we talk about here. And every year we do something. And last year, or actually earlier this year, I missed it because I had a family passing. I couldn't make it. So Doc, I told him, I said, I'll do a rain check, Doc. Well, the rain check is cashing in today.
Well,
it's going to happen next Wednesday, October the 22nd. 2 to 6 p.m. at 8151 Ridge Avenue. And if you've never been a part of the Wim Hof, Wim Hof was actually an instructor. He was actually used for going in and understanding the intricacies of breathing technique. cold exposure and how you can handle it, how it accelerates the immune system and builds the system. So you're going to find out how to utilize oxygen, cold exposure, and optimize the body's mind and learn about the underlying physiology of how it affects the body. And guess what, Big? When you get cold, that actually does something to release these endorphins that actually help to heal the body. So I'm going to go in, and y'all know y'all going to get a 411. Y'all going to know exactly what's up. I just hope they got a good heater over there.
Hey guys, you know what? When it gets in the water, you watch the sky gonna light up.
Hey, the sky gonna light up. No, I'm gonna light up. So
Hey,
I
how
will
you
be
doing,
over there.
Dr. Paul?
Yes.
This is Brother Deke. I'm on the phone. I'm just parking, but I'm on the phone. But I plan to be there with you.
Okay, brother. You gonna be there with me, brother.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
plan.
let you go in first.
All right, no problem.
All right. So thank you so much, man. Looking forward to that event, and that's going to take place again this Wednesday coming up, and that's going to be 8151 Ridge Avenue, and that's at Dr. Lenny's office. Okay.
All right.
If you have more information, just give him a call.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
215-487-2500. All right. All right. All right. I got
They
one
could
more.
see.
I
I would
got
have seen
one
some
more.
questions on their
I
face.
got one more announcement. I want to announce. I got a friend of mine that I met this week. Okay. And I don't know if she's still on. Her name is Karen Brown. Sister Karen Brown, you there?
Yeah, Karen's right there. Yep, she's
Karen,
right there.
how
She's
you
right
doing,
there.
Karen? Karen, you
Yep.
there?
I'm here.
How you doing,
She's been
Karen?
here the whole time, just grinning, boy. I
She
tell you,
been
I
here the
like
whole
Karen's
time.
smile.
Karen, you been here the whole time.
Yeah,
You
sir.
You ain't throw your hand up and say, "What you doing, Doc? I'm right here, right here, right here." Well, Karen, I want to not steal your thunder. I'm just telling you that you are a blessing. It was first time meeting you, but I'm telling you, when you blessed my heart, I said, you got to be a part of the family tree. First, without a doubt, I want you to tell everybody who you are, a little bit about what you do, and the blessing. Give us one of your blessings, okay? So the spotlight is yours. I'm just going to give you the spotlight on this one. How about that?
That's fine with me. So my name is Karen Brown, and I'm the author of the book entitled Forbidden Conversations. And Forbidden Conversations is a book of poetry that deals with matters of the heart, like lying, grief, decisions, what else? Oh, got the book right here. Failures, how we go through life. It talks about gossip and jealousy and just poems on mistakes and just a whole bunch of poetry that just go into matters that we go through in life. Like I have a poem on purpose, people trying to figure out, why they're here, and you've been here all your life and you don't even know what your purpose is. So just things like that. And I wanted to do two today, if you would allow me, because one I want to do for my sister who just lost her husband.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking about Neetha.
Okay.
I lost my husband.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so I understand what you're going through, but it seems normally I wouldn't share this poem with somebody that just lost their husband, but you seem like you're ready. You seem like you're ready. So
let me tell you, I'm ready because I lost my husband 3 years ago. When he had the stroke. So I lost him, our relationship. He now has transitioned.
Okay. So the name of this one is an expose on grief. Who can describe the pain that comes when your loved one goes away? In the distance, you see the tears and you hear the kind words people say, but don't they know? And can't they see that the person they think they're talking to really isn't me? For I've gone away for a while. Grief came to get me last night, and she promised to bring me back someday. When I asked her how soon, she wouldn't say. She took me to this dark, lonely place, somewhere inside of me, to replace the life I had in exchange for memories where I cry a lot and my tears just flow. I've tried to go back to myself, but grief won't let me go. She says, you need more time. And when you're ready, I'll let you know. Some friends came to visit just the other day. Grief told them I was doing fine. Then she sent them all away. As she closed the door behind them, she posted up a sign. Please do not disturb. I am away from my mind. Grief sits with me and talks with me a lot, mostly about the past. She seems to enjoy my tears, but she frowns whenever I laugh. She sings the same sad songs about my loved one who went away. I found myself consoling her. Then I knew this was the day I could return to myself to live out the rest of me, for it was obvious that grief had no intention of ever setting me free. So I closed the door. She had no, okay. So I packed up all my sadness and I put away my pain. I put my loved ones' memories in a box that had their name, wrapped it very nicely so it would not come apart. Now the life we share together is forever in my heart. I'll always love you. Then I I'm sorry. Okay. Then I told Grief I was leaving and I handed her my key. My her voice tone changed to anger and disgust. She looked at me. I brought you in my home and I gave you comfort every day. I've been there every moment since your loved one went away. I brought you all those pictures and I sang you all those songs. I let you cry for hours while I watch you sadly mourn. Where on earth could you ever find that kind of loyalty? And you pay me back like this? Those were the words she said to me. Then I closed the door behind me to bring my grieving to an end. Yes, grief did give me comfort, but she never, ever was my friend.
Wow.
Hey! Oh, wow!
Wonderful.
Everybody, come on,
Yes,
mute
sir.
Karen.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I
indeed.
love it.
That was
I
absolutely
love it.
beautiful.
Awesome!
That was beautiful.
Awesome!
Beautiful.
Made me cry.
So true.
Thank you.
Get
Thank
the
you.
book.
Brilliant work.
And
I
I
felt
just
myself in that.
thank you. Amen. And
Yeah.
so
My God.
we have to let people know that everybody's going to die.
Yes.
Everybody's
Yeah.
going to die. We've got to prepare our children for death. We got to prepare our families for the time when we're not going to be here anymore, because it's going to happen, you know. And so that's just to get us ready, because grief can take you into a place where you die yourself.
Amen. That's so very true. Yes.
Strips you of all your energy, all everything. I know the Lord, my husband died. I said, Lord, what am I going to do? He said, you can handle it yourself, or you can let me handle it.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
And I
I
gave
heard
it to
that.
God. I died with the 5th child in my belly. And I went on, and God took me through that. So I just want to do this one. If you don't mind, I can do this other one.
Sure. Go ahead.
It's called an expose on lies. And there's a lot of lies going around. You know, the devil is the father of lies.
Well,
That's what he specializes in. And so he has lied so much in that it's just crazy. It says, from the time that it's uttered till its final demise, who knows the destruction that is caused by a lie? For a simple untruth finds its way to an ear, to someone who listens, to someone who hears. Now, a lie has no conscience, no guilt or remorse. To cover the truth is the plight of its course. A lie uses people for its own selfish needs as a means to destroy them. If you lie, listen, please. If you tell but one lie and just watch the effects, a little lie gets bigger to the liar's regret. And the difficult task and impossibility is to babysit a lie in its originality. So you memorize the lie and you rehearse it in your head, but the passing of time makes you forget the lie you said. So the tiniest lie has a snowball effect to continue to grow to the liar's regret. Lies tell more lies. That's all they do. A lie will even lie and swear to tell the truth.
True. Have mercy, y'all.
Because your lie never intended to be your way out. It was a temporary fix, but you will be found out. And one day the truth will show up at your door and your lies will not have your back anymore.
Have mercy.
Love it.
All right, let's come off mute.
Amen.
Karen.
Amen.
Karen.
I'm with that. I appreciate that,
Karen.
No doubt.
Let's come off mute for her, y'all. Everybody put your hands up. Throw our hands up.
Amen.
Right. Karen. Now y'all can see so much how Karen blessed me. She came in. Make sure you go off your mute because I'm getting feedback from somebody. I want to say, Karen, thank you so much for those words of encouragement. And I'm sure that, this is a blessing every time you go in there because, you spirit filled me with, we prayed, all of that. And I said, you got to come on the family tree. You got to come on the family tree. And if you haven't, I want you to give everyone the information on how they can order your book because you got a full book of all of these. See right here, y'all? This is it right here. She blessed me with that right there. That's right. Forbidden Conversations. And let me tell you, it's been a blessing to me because, you hit the main points that people need to hear for such a time as this. It's a divine appointment. I believe God is working with you and bringing you the health and healing for the nations. And it happens with our words because we get caught up in this world and we get distracted. This brings you back to focus that, God, he not forgot about us yet. How about that? Amen. So give them the information on how they can get your book. If you can make sure they can go and get that. I was trying to scan your QR code, but maybe you have something better for us.
Where can we get it, Karen?
You can get it right now. You can get it on Amazon, but this book, if you look at the cover, I'm not pleased. I don't know what's going on with the sale of the book, but right now you can get it on Amazon. I'll just say that if you, I can order some for you if you have people that really want to get it and you want my John Hancock in there. I can do that. I can get some books.
Oh, I just got it. I got it for you. I got you. I'm coming through for you now. Come on. I got you.
Put it in the chat, Dr. P.
I got you. Here it is right here.
Hook us up, brother.
Now, I want to show you where it's located. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to let the family see it also. I'm going to put it in the chat so everyone can do it. Everybody there? Everybody still there? Is this mic still on? Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Still here.
I like we're here.
Yes. Everyone, here is your link right here. I'm going to send this out. Make sure you get that link. Forbidden Conversation. Got it? Okay. And I'm going to show you where this is. I'm going to give you a second here. I'm going to pull you on here. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me know if you can see it, Big B.
Yes. Not yet. There we go, buddy.
Okay, here we are. That's Forbidden Conversation. And one thing, Karen, you told me that you're doing an audio version of this. Is that correct?
I have, if you go on a QR code, it will take you into the studio where I've actually done 4 poems to music.
Okay, got it.
One of them is grief, and one of them is decisions and mistakes, and another one on
Oh, excellent. So if you're watching this by, the internet, you can actually scan that QR code right here with your phone, and you can go to this website, or you can go to.
I don't have a website. Yeah.
Right. We placed this on the link tree. This is in the link tree. So if you want to order the book, support our sister one more time. Let's give her a hand. Y'all, come on, come
Yes,
on,
sir,
come
buddy.
on.
Thank you.
Karen,
Yes, sir,
Congratulations.
buddy.
so much,
Indeed,
Karen. We
indeed.
appreciate you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for blessing us with that. We
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
I really do.
Thank you.
All right. Any last words, Karen, before we go?
I just want to thank you, Dr. Paul, for just the divine intervention yesterday, which is so powerful. And I know that God linked us together for such a time as this to reach out to people who are hurting,
Yes.
And I'm excited.
All right. To be continued, y'all. Let God do his work, right?
Yeah, I know that's
Amen. Right. Amen. Thank you so much. And let this not be your last time. Come on, you always can read us a poem anytime you're ready. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, now we're going to open up the floor now. We're going to remove the spotlight here. We're going to open up the floor now. If you have anything on your heart and mind, I know we went a little bit long here today. Of course, we don't want to ignore any testimonies that we give honor to those that are going through anything. Remember, if you're going in, sometimes you see somebody going in a storm, or coming out of a storm. We want to acknowledge you in that process. So if you have anything on your heart and mind you want to share with the family, the floor is officially open, Big B.
Yes, sir.
Anyone that has a testimony,
I see Queen's hand.
I want to say, Miss Karen Brown, God gave me the thing about death and how people grieve and how he allowed you that grieving. But then look what he gives you. He gives you the gift of memory.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Your poem is awesome. It touched my heart. So
thank you.
I tell you, thank you, baby.
Amen. All right.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much, Queen. Appreciate you. All right. Anyone have a testimony? Anything on their heart and mind? You might have gone through some blood pressure this week.
Well,
maybe you said, you know what? Blood pressure was down this week, Big B. My knees weren't hurting.
I know that's right.
I see Dr. Lenny on. Let's give Dr. Lenny a hand. Dr. Lenny, what's
glad
up,
to see
buddy?
you, Dr. Lenny. Yes, sir.
He made it, y'all.
I'm glad you got here, doctor. Make sure he gets in that cold water. I'm gonna put his foot to the fire.
You're welcome to join us there, Big B.
Well, hallelujah. Wait. Did I lose my eyesight? Oh.
Now, Dr. Lenny, I want to, tell them a little bit. I already gave the intro. I told them all about the information about how they can join us with this event. And did you have anything else you wanted to share with them? Any updates or anything?
I apologize for being late, Doc. So I don't know what you said, but just the quick version is it's a breathing workshop. And then at the end, we do a cold plunge. It's definitely, I know Deeks had a great experience with it. It's very profound, help with stress. Help with the physiology. It's been a great tool for me, and encourage you to check it out. And check out their website. They do some great work. It's all through them. We're just hosting it at our office, and we'd love to have whoever would like to make it.
Yes, thank you. And Doc, let me just going to plug a little bit further. Tell us, how did this happen for you? How did this, through your personal experience, how were you introduced to this?
I went to one of their workshops at a yoga studio in Lafayette Hill. And it was the coldest night of the year, I think 3 years ago. It was like February. It was like 4 degrees outside.
A cold day.
And it was freezing. It was a night workshop, and it was bone chilling cold. They said it was the coldest workshop they've done in the U.S. Aside from in Maine in the middle of the winter. So it was really cold. But the breath work is really, really powerful. It gets you into a state of meditation that. I tried to meditate for a long, long time with not much success, but the breath work really gets you in a great place. Very powerful, great to do as a community, and would love anybody to come check it out. It's been a great experience. So that was my first intro to it, and then I checked them out more, did a lot on my own, and then have had different workshops that we've hosted at our office, and then a couple other locations. But it just makes it easier to do it at the office because numbers wise, instead of renting space and whatnot, we just whoever comes, we lay on the floor in the office and do our thing.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Do they all have to go into the water? Do we all
don't
have to go
by
into
any
the water?
means, but
Okay.
I would
Don't
encourage
let him get off the hook, Doc. Don't let him off. Don't let him off, Doc.
you do, but no, it's not mandatory
What
by
y'all
any means.
talking about? I'm not trying to swim him out of this.
We let you off the hook last time. You had a personal situation there.
Yeah.
We all have to go in the water.
Yeah.
Look, it definitely something I do it every day now.
Yes.
I've gotten in the habit of doing it. It's how I start my day, and just really a nice, refreshing way to start, and helps my inflammation in my hands and stuff. It's really powerful stuff.
Interesting. Interesting. And I would say that was probably the most surprising thing, because immediately people think in instinct you're gonna freeze. But what is the most surprising thing that you experienced by that when you first did it?
You get a sense of calm once you physiologically kind of get used to that punch in the face, for lack of a better word. You know that it'll be cold, but once you kind of get through that point of your body realizes it's okay, it's very peaceful and relaxing. It really is.
Wow. I can't wait to experience this, man. You know,
I'm
even if y'all gotta
to
probably
that.
tie me down. I mean, y'all just waiting for this one, aren't y'all? Y'all been waiting for this. Did Big B put y'all up to this? For you and Big B? I think they did.
Would I do that?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Lenny.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Doc.
you, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Look forward to doing it.
All right.
Dr. Paul, while you got Dr. Lenny there,
Yes.
I have a testimony that
Okay.
Dr. Lenny would understand. So you know when you do the x-rays and you got the green lines where everything is normal and you got all the red lines? Well, when I first saw my red lines, I told my chiropractor, I'm like, that is just totally jacked up. And I looked at her like, can we fix this? She said, yeah. So it's been a little over 90 days now. And I've got a modification in my right shoe, which has lifted my hip. My red lines are starting to line up with my green lines.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead
That's
now,
right.
Dr.
All right,
Randy.
Doc.
Let's
That's
give
it,
her a
Dr. Randy. That's
hand,
what's
y'all.
up.
Let's
See?
give her a
See?
hand.
See?
Everybody come off mute for Dr. Clarenda.
Dr.
Come
Randy
on
had to
now.
get a
Come
shot.
on.
Get a line in order. See?
Good stuff.
I recommend everybody, if you have orthopedic issues, because for years I would send my patients to a chiropractor before I would send them to the orthopedic surgeon, because the chiropractors look for things and measure things and see things that the orthopods don't. They look for something to go ahead and operate on, which is understandable because that's how they make their money, like the ophthalmologists make their money on cataracts. So, but it's all about complete health. So
yes, thank you so much. That is so
appreciate
important,
that.
and we
Yes,
thank you so
indeed.
much for that information. That's
but
great.
I ain't getting in no cold water.
I don't blame you, Clarenda. I'm with you.
Well, I did the cold. I did.
Wait a
I
minute.
did the cold.
Wait
I did
a
the
minute.
cold room. I did the cold room, and it was it. I didn't like it.
Oh goodness! Wow. But I heard that everybody that tunes into the family tree that's part of the requirement of being with the family tree. That everybody take the plunge
See that?
at one time.
I'm going to get I'm going right now, Doctor, and get my stick.
You first, Dr. Paul.
Yeah, me first.
When we first joined.
All right. To be continued. We're gonna see how this works out. All right.
Boy.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you.
Yes,
you, Doc.
indeed.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Anybody else have a testimony on your heart, mind? Let's get cranking. Let's get rocking and rolling. Anybody have anything on their heart?
Joan, go ahead. Joan Cromartie.
Yeah. I have one. On the 2nd of December, I'm having a new residence. I'll be moving out of my house and moving into a senior citizen apartment.
Okay.
I'm excited about it. I didn't have nobody to help me to pack, so I've been packing. I did 5 boxes already, and I'm going to have my neighbors come in and do a fashion show for my closet to take the clothes, because I can't wear them because I lost a lot of weight. And I'm excited about it, and then I'm nervous about it because I know I'm going to cry because I'm going to miss my house. 39 years I've been in my house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. God got something better for you.
That's
don't
right.
worry about
God got something better. That's right. That's right.
The place is beautiful. It's like a resort. It's PPH. Philadelphia Private Homes in the Lawndale section. And they have like 4 restaurants. They have a pool. They have a gymnasium. They have 2 bowling alleys.
Girl, you better
Oh
stop.
my goodness, you are on a resort now. You're going away for vacation.
Yeah. See, God put that in there for a witness.
I got a terrace because I have a patio, so I wanted to have something resembling my house. So I did get a terrace. So I guess in the wintertime, I'll sit out there with my coat and hat and gloves on in a hot toddy.
Yeah. Wait, what'd she say? What'd she say, Big B? She say hot toddy.
Hey, you know what she said?
Everybody come off mute for Joan, and congratulations
all right.
to you, Joan.
All right, Joan.
Wish you all the best.
Blessings all the way.
Congratulations. God bless.
God bless you, Joan. You know, congratulations on your new venture. And you know what? Wow, somebody's outside. I definitely hear that. You know, we say embrace the new change and opportunity, because with all new change comes great opportunity.
Amen.
So embrace it with love. You know that God is always going to work it out for you. You know that?
Yep.
So we keep it in prayer. We're going to cover you with prayer that everything going to work out just fine, Joe. So enjoy the process, we say. Enjoy the process. Got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care now. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Who else we got here? Anybody else before we go to the chat, to go online to ask any questions, anything on the heart and mind of the family? Anyone have a testimony? Any testimonies? Any
Dr. Paul, hello to you all.
All right, Marche.
Hey, Marche.
Go ahead, Marche.
I'm leaving Milton Hershey from Hershey, PA. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I thought that I missed the first hour of the call, so I'm grateful to be here with you all to help me get home. Because I got like a 2-hour ride.
Now be careful down the road now. Be careful on the road now.
I got everything set up on my dash.
Okay.
All right. Keep your eyes on the road.
That's right. That's right. We want you to get home now.
All right. What's going on, Marche? What's going on?
My daughter had senior night. Her team, everybody from the volleyball team, it was senior night. So I'm coming back from senior night. She'll be a senior next year. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I cried for all her friends. So I think I'm going to be a mess next year.
That's all right. Just get yourself a big towel, Marche. Went that way already.
Yes, but I just wanted to say I'm grateful that I have you all here on my ride home. Just sharing gratitude. I appreciate y'all.
All right, let's give Marche a hand. Let's give Marche a hand, y'all. Let's say, hey, be safe on the way back. That's right. All right.
That's exactly right.
Safe travels.
All right.
Safe travels. Safe travels. Okay. And congratulations. Well, next year it's going to be congratulations.
That's exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Safe travels, my niece Marche. This is Aunt Marcy.
Yeah.
Love you, Aunt Marcy.
I love you, my baby.
Thank you.
All right. All right. All right.
All right, Dr.
Okay.
P. We don't have any more. We've got Troy up in the corner up there. I don't see anybody else before we switch up. All right, then we can go up to Troy up in the corner. I see him swiping, trying to get his fake finger together. So,
right.
Troy, unmute Big Troy and come at us, buddy.
I just got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, what's up, Troy?
Question. Questions about the infamous herb comfrey.
Comfrey.
Yes, the infamous. I know you put that in first.
Infamous.
He's setting this up, right? The infamous. Okay, go ahead.
I'm having inflammation issues, in particular with my knees. Now, I know that comfrey is one of the top things you can take for that, along with turmeric. And I looked in my cabinet, and I had some comfrey powder, and I was going to try and mix it in with my tea, and I realized that I could have sworn we're not supposed to take this orally, or we have to actually make it into a paste and rub it, or could we take it in a form of a tea? I Googled it.
Yeah, they, the whole story behind, the comfrey has been a misconception. First of all, it's been taken for thousands of years. Did I say 100 years? No, thousands.
Yes.
And it's always been used for tightening the skin. Bones, joints, ligaments, connective tissue, very high in iron. Comfrey has always been known to bring the magnetism back to muscles, but also it's a regenerator of the bone marrow. So it's actually good for fractures, bone breaks, meniscus tears, ACLs, all of those things. But it's got its bad rap because it started to make its traction when people started taking it. They no longer needed knee repairs. They needed no operations. People started coming back from meniscus tears and all those things. So they said, well, we're going to have to put this one off the market. So they came up with this study that said that comfrey actually is a problem when it's mixed with other herbs. So they had anything that was on the shelf that was mixed with comfrey, or actually with comfrey by itself, had to be pulled off the shelf, especially if it was mixed with something. So that's the whole concept when you see the disclaimer that says this cannot be taken internally.
Yes.
It only can be taken, with soaking, right? But here's my problem, Troy. Here's my problem. They say you can only soak with it. But wait a minute. If you soak with it,
It's going straight in.
it absorbs through your skin, which is the largest organ of your body, faster than anything. So the misconception of that is that it's not, it's just that it does such a excellent job with the body. People can no longer sell it when it's in combinations like that. So just look at that and understand it. Comfrey, you can go right out in Fairmount Park. Did y'all know that? You can go right out in Fairmount Park and grab some comfrey. Grows wild out in the park. If you go with El Hagan, you'll see comfrey and burdock root and all that right out in Fairmount Park. How about that? So I would say don't be fear of it. Just understand it. You can steep it anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes in some hot water. If you have the comfrey root, or if you have the powder, you can take it in anything in forms of your green drinks, things like that. It's going to bring density to the bone structure, so that means strength in the hands. We call it might in the hands. Y'all hear that? Might in the hands. Brings the might back in the hand. You start to feel it in your hands first. When you get weak, you're going to feel it in the weakness in the hands. But guess what? Brings it back to the hands. So I would say, yes, it's definitely something for helping you. Don't be scared of it, or, listen to all the stuff that you hear on the internet. It's not correct.
And you can get Dr. Christopher's free ointment as well.
That is correct. You can
Works
get the black.
very well.
Yeah, very well. So all of that stuff, they really just kind of looking at the hip replacement. People didn't need hip replacements when they took this stuff, and it messed with their market. It's the money thing. So keep that in mind. All right.
Water and boil it for 5 to 10 minutes, you said?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. You can also take that internally, and you can also take a white towel. You can steep the teas. You can if you get the actual comfrey leaves, you can steep it 3 to 5 minutes in about 5 tablespoons of like a gallon of water, and you let it steep for about 15 minutes. And then when it gets nice and, steeped, take it out, let it soothe a little bit. Take a white towel, no dyes. Soak that into that towel. When you're able to hand it, pull it out, and wrap it right around that area of the knee, the joints, the ligaments, anything where you need the assistance in. Okay.
I have it in the form of the powder here. It's the powder. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yep, I can see it. Yep. Comfrey root powder. Yep.
So I'm just going to put that in the pot and boil that and just drink that.
Yeah, that's right. Comfrey is good for the man's male reproductive system. Very good for the men's prostate.
I'll put some on the stove right now.
Yep. Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Always a pleasure, my brother. Take care. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Dr. B, before we go to Nita, John has a question up here. He says, I have SIADH. My medication causes shortness of breath and hoarseness. Is there anything natural I can use?
Yeah, well, for shortness of breath, okay, I would absolutely look at, the herbs. We have a list of herbs for that. He said symptom was a shortness of breath, right?
Right.
Okay. So when you're looking at that, not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. We look at the things like the mullein. Okay, the mullein. Okay, we have the olive leaf extract. Is this on Facebook? Is this Facebook?
No, this is
Or
inside.
Okay, it's
We're
inside.
inside. Mhm.
Okay, so I would have ask more questions, but these are we say the expectorants. So you want to punch in expectorants. These are expectorants are herbs that pull off the mucus off the body, but also open up the pleurisy areas of the lungs. Got it? So that means there's an herb called pleurisy. Okay, pleurisy. There's also we said olive leaf. We got horehound. Okay, horehound is another one. Okay, yarrow, yerba, YERBA. Also, any of the tonics that deal with there's one called the syrups. That's the elderberry. Okay, elderberry. And there's also one that's the old Indian wild cherry bark syrup. But it's actually called the Dr. Tiara's cherry bark syrup. Now they changed the name, but under either name you may see it. Dr. Tiara's, TIERRAS, apostrophe S, cherry bark syrup. See, these are all for bronchial, lungs, cleaning off the mucus, or any herb that has what's called inulin, INULIN, inulin. All those are good for the purpose of pulling mucus off the body. Now, I would say moving forward, also stay away from the dairy products. Remember, we had that whole thing last week about dairy. Did y'all get anything from last week about this dairy? You remember we talked about the dairy?
Yeah.
Did y'all know about that?
I scared a bunch of people.
You scared?
I scared a bunch of people.
That RBGH is no joke, is it?
No joke, man.
It
Big
is
time.
no joke, and it's right in front of us. They're putting it right on the labels, RBGH, it's in there. So it's very concerning. So all of that mucus builds up, and of course that casein starts to block the mucus and the bronchial tubes in the lungs. So keep that in mind. All right.
I found a video to make glue using milk, and I showed it to the nurses at the plasma clinic where
I know they're sick of you.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding. I said, oh, well, let me show you the one about the pus from the cow that's got mastitis, and they give them antibiotics and then some more steroids. They're like,
oh my
gosh. Too much.
And
That's hilarious.
It's too much. And you know what they do? They milk them till literally they don't move around.
Amen.
So they milk them till literally they become as thin as a stick. This is cows. This is the cows. They milk them till they just constantly have the milk things that actually pulling the milk off from them 24/7. They don't move out of this small little area, and they milk them until they literally drop. And then when they drop, they still milk them until they die. And still, they're literally laying on the floor, they're laying in there in this cramped little area, still milking them as they already have literally lost their balance. And then eventually, when they finally die, they take them out, they'll drag them out, and that's fast food beef right there.
That's right.
That's your McDonald's hamburgers right there. There you go. That's the ones right there. The sick ones. Okay. So that's the key. You got to understand how this thing works, y'all. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Thank you, Dr. Corinda.
Don't fall down, Nicole. I saw you.
Dr. Paul, would you just
Nicole, you put her hands in the air, Dr. Paul. I can't take it and grab the head.
Dr. Paul.
Go ahead, Herb.
Would you just remind me of the old black and white movies at the movie theater? It's a horror story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now there's a documentary I used to tell people about. I don't even know if it's still out there. It's called Earthlings.
I watched that on Amazon Prime. A documentary.
It's called Earthlings.
That is deep.
Yeah, it shows you the process that they go into about how the animals are treated, even kosher. It breaks down kosher, and also the debeaking processes of chicken.
Yeah, man.
See, people don't realize, but the debeaking process is what they take. They take a hot iron and just does like this on the beaks of the chicks. And it's terrible process, y'all. It's very, very
Why?
hard. Well, debeaking is a very intricate process that takes up a lot of money when you're talking about, raising chicken. So they started to debeak them, but then they started saying, well, what if we just genetically modify them that they are growing and they don't grow a beak? So that becomes now genetic engineering. So now there's some that actually grow with no beak, no feathers, no wings, nothing. This is real, y'all. This is very real. This is very real. This is genetic modification that's going on. So these are the things that go into there's one guy that came up to me one time. I did a seminar and he came up to me. He said, after the seminar was over, he said, Doc Paul, he's country too. He said, Doc Paul, you ever see the three-legged chicken before?
Oh my.
No, I have not seen a three-legged chicken. He said, well, they got them.
Wow.
He said, down south, he said, they got them. He said, they got them all. They genetically modify them. Yep. And they got three-legged chickens. I said,
That's why they get
my.
all them chicken wings from.
Well,
Hey, Dr.
Two
Paul.
for one. 2 for 1.
Dr. Paul, I got a little mixed up when you said earthing. That documentary, it wasn't
Earthlings.
Earthlings.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
Earthlings.
anyway, it wasn't about food. It was about grounding. People,
That's something else. Yeah, that's
people
something else.
were walking barefooted, and it was telling, they were saying that, the bodies, getting much better. And the shoes that we wear is like insulators from the earth.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably a good one too. I'll check that one out. Okay.
I actually have put it in the chat, Dr. Paul, if anyone wants access to it.
Okay.
Okay.
You got which one? Which one did you get? The Earthlings?
Earthlings, yes.
Earthlings.
Earthlings,
Earthlings. Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
What's the other one you were talking about now?
It's called Earthing.
Earthings. Okay.
Earthing.
It's on Amazon Prime, the documentary.
Okay.
That's why I found it.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Herb. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Plus, those shoes we were invented by a black man. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff. Okay, who else we have here, Big B? We have
okay, I have a question before we go up to Lisa from Darlene. She says, I have reached the age of hearing seniors 70s talking about certain pains in lower back and legs to the point they can't move. What causes sciatica?
Sciatica is a structural. I would say it could be many different problems. But I would, first start with a structural, make sure they get checked out by a chiropractor, because structural issues are the main problems with so many people. Second being, once you've determined that it's not a structural issue, then you got to look at also dehydration. Because what's happening is a lot of the dehydration factors are causing the muscles, the myofascial, to tighten up, to literally like a muscle, like literally gangulate, and it pulls the moisture and the nutrients out of the potassium and the magnesium out of the muscle. Then you're gonna gangulate. You're gonna actually start to have all kind of issues with cramping. So that usually happens in the lower back, and all of this stuff pulls that spine out of alignment. Dr. Lenny will probably tell you more about that. He said, "You remember Doc? I don't know if Doc's still on here.
Yeah, he's still on.
Doc, I remember we were talking one time, and I was saying, Doc, what about people when you're adjusting them? Sometimes, do you notice that people are so dehydrated they start to get cramps? And you saying, yeah, that happens a lot.
Definitely a huge factor.
Yeah, it's a big factor. So you got to make sure that you're plenty hydrated when you're doing this. So I would say an assessment, get to Dr. Lenny over there, let him check you out, and then move forward. Then you can make sure you get that top 10 toxic foods list. Make sure you're not getting those processed foods, because those processed foods are pulling the moisture out of your body. Got it? Because it can cause vascular issues. So keep that in mind. All right?
Okay.
All right,
Nita, excuse me. Before I come to you, Nita, we have a question over here on Facebook for Irene. She says, I'm taking turmeric and curcumin for arthritis in my knees and social media that I guess you see, but if you take tablets, it will interfere with the turmeric. I want to know if that's true.
Curcumin. She's saying taking curcumin with
Yeah.
turmeric.
For
Yeah.
for her arthritis.
Okay, keep in mind where that curcumin is from turmeric. Okay, that's where it's from. So curcumin is actually curcuminoids. That's what it's
Okay.
called.
Okay.
It's the anti-inflammatory property that comes from turmeric. They just happen to add a little bit more to it. That's all.
Okay.
Now, I would, just for general purposes, get the powder versions of those. Never get the hard caplet or the pharmaceutical grade versions, because in most cases, people can't break that down. That's why you'll see with the turmeric powders, they'll add cracked black pepper. And the cracked black pepper is for the purposes of now opening up the pores, allowing the turmeric to get into the system. So curcuminoid is the same thing. They're just adding a little bit more to it. That's all it is. It's from the turmeric. That's where it comes from. Okay. So it's the same thing. It's not any different. It's just that you have to question, are you assimilating it enough? And that comes from the powder versions is what I would recommend. Yep.
Okay.
Well, it do has black pepper in it. And also I'm taking vegetarian capsules for the iron. And that's what I read on the internet, that it interferes with the iron if you take that.
Now, if you're taking iron, remember you're taking iron pills. If you're taking, the best source of iron comes from the herbs. So you don't have to take a separate isolated iron pill. You got it? So if you're taking plant-based nutrients, you're getting the iron from that source. See, if they separate, isolate, divided, they're tearing the structure down. So they're always separate, isolate, divided from its original source. So why don't you just give me the plant that yields the iron, which is like a comfrey or alfalfa or something like that, which is more dynamic. It's better for me because it has more than just iron. And most cases, people will say that they're lacking iron. They're really not lacking iron. They're lacking the ability to assimilate. They can't assimilate the nutrients, and that's why they're saying they're malnutrition, because they're not assimilating. That means make sure you stay away from things that are what, Irene? Make sure it's nothing thick, creamy,
Pour slow.
things that pour slow. You got it? That's what's stopping the assimilation process, is that the villi is damaged, blocked, or sometimes wiped out. So watch those things, okay?
Yeah, another question I would like to ask. It also said that nightshade vegetable you shouldn't take with cumin.
Well, this is what some people are saying. That's based on but that doesn't have to apply to you. You got it? For some people, have to watch nightshades because, number one, nightshades is just like anything. Those are lectins. You got it? Lectins are nuts, grains, beans, and nightshades. Got it? So it's already an assimilation going on problem because you can't assimilate. See, what are we talking about? We're talking about assimilation. You're not getting it in. You got it? So it's going to conflict because already there's an assimilation problem. So don't add to the problem by adding those things that already you will not assimilate. So beans, nuts, grains have a problem because they have those lectins. Got it? So keep that in mind. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Lectin free, lectin free, lectin free.
Okay.
So
All
that
right.
means
Go ahead.
that means it's bad for arthritis. If you have arthritis in your knees, you shouldn't
If you're not assimilating, you can't feed your body. Got it? So that's a problem because your body's trying to put out the inflammation, but I need nutrients to do so. But I can't do it because I can't get it in. You got it. You understand? So that's the problem. The problem is I can't get it in. Or the body says I can't utilize it to now feed the body. So you're always going to be at a deficit. You're going to be acidic. And then if you're acidic, it's going to cause the body to go into a state of acidosis. And if you're a state of acidosis, you're tearing down 10 to 20 times faster. So now the body's like, well, I need some nutrients from somewhere. Where am I going to get it? Well, let's go after them knees. Let's go after that hip, because that's going to make sure we get that calcium to put this fire out. You see what it's saying? So you're not assimilating. Remember, assimilation happens in your gut, the villi or the villa. Their job is to take the nutrients out of food and bring it into you. But if I can't do that, or I'm getting that blocked area with that thick, creamy things that pour slow, what's happening? So you can't assimilate. So make sure you got off the dairy, right? No dairy, right?
Oh, I don't eat dairy. I haven't eaten dairy in about 8 years, all meat. I don't
Okay,
eat
good.
no meat, no dairy,
So
no
what?
processed food.
No processed foods. Okay,
No.
watch out for concentration. Remember concentration. Remember
Mhm.
no fermentation. No fermentation. Fermented foods, right?
No.
No hydrogenization. Remember hydrogenated foods. Remember those dairy hydrogenated things like creamers and coffees.
Mm.
You know, the
100%.
hydrogenization, what happens with peanut butter. Got it? No peanut butter.
That's what I've been eating
Huh?
peanut butter. That's what I've been eating, peanut butter.
Oh, I knew we gonna catch you somewhere. We gonna catch you somewhere.
See, you got caught.
See, Big B, you gotta keep on plugging. You gonna find it somewhere. Somewhere. It's gonna stop that assimilation somewhere.
What about almond butter? I make my own almond butter. So what about that?
It's still too thick. Not for you.
Oh,
Not for
okay.
you.
Okay.
See, it doesn't stop it. It can be the best almond butter in the world. It could be the non-GMO best almonds they found on the planet. But when they put that thing through that grinder and it come out nice and thick, that ain't good for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You got it?
It's a little stuff, Irene, that trips you up every time.
It's the little stuff that becomes big stuff.
I know that. All right,
Dr.
Doc.
Paul, can you explain what the problem is with fermentation?
Fermentation. Okay, fermentation. Remember, fermentation is the waste byproduct of what it used to be. It's tearing down. So remember, only life begets life. So if it's tearing down, it's going to spin you into a crisis. So things like what? Sauerkraut, things like what? Kombucha, kimchi, even apple cider vinegars. We've been taught that they're probiotic for you. But wait a minute. Who is the greatest converter? We are. We are the converters. Got it? So we want not the probiotic because we are the probiotic. We create it. We need the prebiotic, which is the fruits, the vegetables, the nuts, the berries, the seeds. And who does that conversion? We do the conversion.
Yep. Amen.
You shouldn't be eating anything that's AKA been torn down, destroyed, or AKA converted. It's been processed. Got it?
Right.
Remember, last thing, remember, there is a place for fermentation. Remember, there's a place for it, just like apple cider vinegar. It's a place for that. You just can't get it all the time. It was used for shocking the system, to bringing the system back into a state of acid if there was too much alkaline, because you can do the side on both sides. Got it?
Yeah.
But you got to make sure you're not taking it every day, because it will go after your bones like something you have never seen. And it will start to tear you down. Absolutely. People come in all the time like this. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
This, teeth falling out, hair falling out, can't even write no more, trembling in the hands, all that. Hip replacement, knee replacements. So what does it happen? It's all about the pH. This is what nobody's talking about, the pH. The pH is your potential for hydrogen, your energy in your body. If you're in a state of alkaline, you're building up, tearing down, that's acid. You know, when they used to tell you, how you doing back down south? What they say? Oh, I'm fair to middling.
Fair to middling.
I'm fair to middling.
Don't talk about
Y'all remember that, right? That means I'm keeping it balanced. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm fair to middling. All right. I'm keeping it balanced. So keep that in mind. All right. Hopefully that helps you. But that's what fermentation really is. Remember, last thing, if you wouldn't feed it to a baby, you shouldn't be eating it.
I know that's right.
Think about that. Think about that. If you wouldn't give it to a baby, you shouldn't be eating it either. Got it? So fermentation is the waste byproduct of what it used to be. It's tearing down. So apple cider, of course, is what? Rotting apples. You know, technically, if you look it up, it says what fermentation is. It means to boil. It literally means to boil. That's what it means. It means to boil. That means fire. you're literally drinking liquid fire when you're doing that.
That also includes leg cramps too, Dr. B?
Absolutely. Pulls the moisture out of the body. Well, that's dehydration.
Right.
But also a state of acid or acidosis.
Okay.
So we say stay away from it, y'all. You are the greatest converters. Remember that. Always.
You got it. Yeah. All right, Dr. B. All right, then, Nitha, you're up next.
Hi, everyone. I just want to remind everyone that it is open enrollment season, October 15th today till December 7th, which deals with your health insurance issues. If you're okay, you're not changing anything, understanding what Medicare Part A, B, C, D means. Now they calling it, when you hear someone, when they say I have straight Medicare, that means that they have Medicare and a Medigap or supplemental plan. So just understanding those different things. I've talked to several people, and sometimes I ask them, do you know what insurance you have?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I have. Well, you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
You really need to know what health insurance plan.
Okay, yeah.
Some things are being dropped, and so you just need to know. And the other thing I want to bring up, just going through what I have been going through for the past 3 years, with my husband, you need to do some estate planning.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
This is so important.
Yes, it is.
I can say with just God giving me the wisdom and me seeking out, I was okay. And when I did contact attorney about things, he said, "Oh, you got everything in order," because I did the planning and did the things that I needed to do. Especially in Florida, it's much better because they're more user friendly for seniors. And see, my husband did get Medicaid, but I couldn't get Medicaid up north when I wanted to try to bring him up north. That's why he had to stay in Florida. And I'm helping a cousin out now because her husband, they're going through the same thing with dementia. And first of all, I had to talk to her, and then she didn't have a POA, doesn't have a will. I said, you need to get that POA. You need to get it right now because before he becomes too demented, and he can't sign anything. So we got that. And so there are other things I'm just helping her out on and giving her advice. But, as you age and starting to get older, you need to start about some estate planning.
Yes.
And you also might want to think about long-term care if you're young enough to get it.
Long-term care insurance, absolutely. That really
people
helps.
ask me, why would I pay what I pay? I said, if I multiply, if what I pay in a year for long-term care insurance would not cover a month in a nursing home.
Wow.
Because see, people get hit right away. Like my cousin's gotten hit. She said, I need help. They bought a home 5 years ago in Delaware. He's having dementia. I need help. I need help at home. I tell the doctors I need help. I said, but you can't get the help that you want because that's paid by Medicaid, and you got all this stuff. You're not going to qualify. So we need to start talking about this as we age and not wait until it happens.
Yeah, so many people don't want to talk about that. It's an amazing thing. No one wants to talk about death and dying.
Now, Nitha, do you know how is the shutdown is affecting the Medicare and the Medicaid right now? Do you
that
have
I don't know yet. I don't know that. I don't know. I have to try to find that out. But so far, I haven't heard that it has the people that are in. I haven't heard that it had affected anyone yet.
Yeah, I would assume that's considered essential. Because under the certain.
Make sure you're muted, guys.
Make sure you're muted, y'all. Come on. I would think that falls under essential. Especially with our senior family. Some things that are fall under immediate essential that has to be taken care of. So, questions about that, please contact. And like Nitha said, when is the open? That was the 15th. Started today, right?
Started today.
It started today.
It ends, because I'm a Shrine counselor here in Florida, and I get calls, and I got one today. I was giving some advice. The husband already helped her and helped him, but then he wanted me to talk to his wife. And just to give you an example, a quick one, she said, I want to know. She said, I'm turning 65 in March. and I just need to know what I need to do. I said, well, right now you don't need to do anything because she hears open enrollment. I said, because you're turning 65 in March, you don't need to apply for your Medicare until January, because you have 3 months before, the month of the date of your birthday, and 3 months afterwards. You have 7 months to apply for Medicare. And if she plans or don't plan on retiring and she has insurance from her employer, she doesn't have to worry about getting any additional.
Right. Sure.
And as long as you have that additional insurance, you don't have to pay for Part B.
Thank you.
As long as you have and show proof that you have credible insurance. Now, when that credible insurance drops, or if you're still working, then you need to pick up the Part B.
Okay, good.
Part B is like $184 or $85, and it goes up every year.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I did pull up something real quickly, family. Your Medicare, Medicaid, or Affordable Care Act coverage won't vanish during the government shutdown, but changes to some benefits and fewer government workers to help could still disrupt care for millions. So at the heart of the shutdown, the fight is whether Republican leaders accept the demand of the Democrats. Of course, we're going back and forth.
Back and forth.
But fortunately for everyday people, core programs like Medicare and Medicaid will keep running because their funding is built into law. That's what it says. So, so just keep that in mind. All right.
And just always remember too, because I had a situation with a client. She moved the mother to Florida from Buffalo a year ago, and now she's been told that she has to pay back pay for her Part B. That's because see, Medicaid pays Part B. However, when she moved, she didn't reapply for Medicaid. Medicaid does not follow you. Medicare follows you. Anytime you move from state to state, you have to reapply for Medicaid. She didn't know that.
That's a very important point.
Very
That's
much so.
very, very important. How many people really know that?
See, they don't.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And even those that are the caregivers, of course, those that are for family members that, maybe moving their mother or their father in different states don't know that. That's an important point. I think we need to really keep that in mind and please share that information. Thank you, Neetha. We love you so much.
Indeed.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask Neetha a quick question?
Sure.
Go ahead,
Neetha, you said that you need to apply for what age do you need to apply for Medicare, and you need 65. To do it when?
65.
65. There are three reasons a person can receive Medicare if they're not 65. One, and they can get it if they're 50 or 40. If you've been disabled for 2 years and you've worked and paid into the system, you can qualify for Medicare. If you've been diagnosed with ALS, you immediately qualify for Medicare. If you've been diagnosed with end-stage renal disease and starting dialysis, you immediately qualify for Medicare. Those are the only three. Other than that, it's when you turn 65.
Now, what if you're older than 65?
What do you mean?
So
you should have
my husband is 66. So there's no limit on when he can apply. He could be 70 and then apply.
No, he can, but he's gonna pay a penalty because he should have applied when he was 65.
That's right.
Okay, so he needs to apply because he's 66 this year. He needs
to apply now, and he's going to pay a penalty because he should have applied last year.
That's crazy that they're going to pay a penalty for not applying.
Happens on I know, Dr.
Crazy. Yo, that is so crazy.
Wow. So they
make
you penalize if you want to or not.
And that listen, that goes throughout the entire time you're still alive.
That's right.
It's not limited.
See, they're not telling you the rules. They're not telling you the rules to this game.
Don't tell you.
Wow.
Now, do they? Then now, Neetha, y'all picking my bones now. Wait a minute. So let me ask you this: do they send you notices that you're eligible to apply now? So when, for example, her husband wasn't.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, they expect you to know.
Oh man,
you're supposed to know, Dr. P.
This is not right. That's not right.
Okay,
It
we're
is what
talking
it is,
about
my
the
friend.
federal government of the United States of America, okay?
Yeah.
Sound like they swindling some people out of their money. That's what they're
Yeah,
doing.
man, what
Exactly
are you
what
talking
they're
about?
trying to do.
They
Yep.
swindling out of people out of their money. If you don't know, you don't know, and they're not promoting it.
No, they're not. Don't tell you,
They're
man.
not reminding you.
But-
But if
but-
you 65 now? Oh, wait a minute, you 67? Oh well, you got to pay 2 years now.
Yeah.
That's 2 years penalty now.
If you
Oh,
are
that is terrible.
And that penalty is till you die, Dr. Paul.
That is
35
terrible.
days.
Wait a minute. What do you mean till you die? What do you
Till you
mean?
go away.
Dr.
What?
Paul, you pay a penalty
Every year.
every year until you die.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Brakes. Hold up. Hold up. You mean if, for example, what she's saying? She says her husband is what, 67? You said with 66, 67, right? Now she's 2 years past, right? So for every year of his life, he has to pay a penalty.
Yep, he's gonna
Yes,
pay a
sir.
penalty.
Yes, sir.
A 2 year
Yep.
penalty for the rest of his life.
Listen,
He is not on credible
Oh my gosh,
insurance.
this is terrible.
listen. I have someone very close to me
Terrible.
that happened to, Dr. Paul.
Oh,
Okay?
this is terrible.
They were a husband and wife, and they split. And the wife was not notified, okay, that he had taken her off the insurance, and she was like 2 years, almost 2 years. And when it finally decided, when we got it applied, she's now still paying a penalty. And will
Wow,
continue to do so.
this is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. This is very sad.
And then you pay penalties. See, with the Part D, you know, it depends upon offenses. I had a friend who applied for the Medicare, but she didn't get a drug plan. So, because I take no drugs or anything, but you need to get a drug plan. When she needed it, she was able to get it, but she had to pay a penalty.
Yes.
Yo, I'm gonna have to do a
Can I
whole.
call you?
I'm gonna have to do a whole
Yes, you
show.
can.
Nitha, we're gonna have to do a whole show on just Medicare and Medicaid. I'm
That's
serious.
That's
'Cause now-
information.
Cause now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. I'm mad. I didn't
What you
realize
said,
this was
Dr. B?
going on. Well, I ain't there yet. I'm senior in
See,
training.
Look. See, I told you to watch me, boy.
Well, you know how we say we are senior. I'm a senior in training, so I gotta get. This is deep. I mean,
man.
Can I,
Take a deep breath.
can I
man.
ask a question?
yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is Kelly Carter. I'm Summer's sister.
Hey, hey, what's up? Mm-hmm.
Hi. So, my husband went on disability, and
How long has he been on disability?
well, my husband passed away last year.
Oh,
So when he went on disability a while ago, they put him on Medicare. We didn't apply for it. We didn't ask
He
for it.
didn't have
They
to.
or-
Remember, I just said.
They automatically put him, but that's not my point. My
Okay.
point is he also had TRICARE. So once you get on Medicare, you lose your TRICARE. You become TRICARE for life instead of the regular TRICARE.
Yes.
So, and then what made it worse that the cancer that my husband had, the Medicare did not cover the cancer treatments. So the Medicare, he was paying for it, he was forced to pay for it, but the only time Medicare helped us was when he died, when was hospice. And that was the only time Medicare kicked in, if not for the fact that I work for the federal government and we were using my FEP Blue on top of the TRICARE and everything like that. And then he had the Medicare. That didn't help us at all. It didn't pay it didn't help a bill. They immediately told us soon as we got on Medicare that Medicare is not going to cover any of his cancer treatments. It's not going to cover none of that. So
this is crazy. This is really...
we were really upset because one, he got on disability and we didn't know at that time they automatically put you on Medicare. And then once they put him on Medicare, he got switched from regular TRICARE to TRICARE for life, which means
that you lose, like TRICARE is almost like FEP Blue, like regular health insurance. But TRICARE for life is a whole different situation. You only are able to get the well, you know, TRICARE allows you most military people to have free pharmacy. So as long as you go to a pharmacy, you can get your stuff free. But beyond that, we had to use my health insurance, and you know, it didn't help us at all. It was horrible.
Yes,
Wow.
4-piece chicken McNuggets.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Everybody talking
So
about chicken
I
McNuggets.
heard that.
somebody getting in the
Oh
drive-through.
man,
Somebody in the
we about to
drive-through.
get sick.
Let's put our hands out and pray for him right now.
Amen.
Yeah. But you
Oh,
know,
my
Okay.
dog won't eat
Put
chicken
that chicken
McNuggets.
nugget down. Put that
Yep.
chicken nugget down.
And my question was really, what did Medicare? It didn't help us, so we were just trying to figure out what does it cover. What did it cover? And we end up having to get the pharmacy. He got Part A and Part B.
Well, Part A only covers hospitalization.
Right,
Part
but we
B,
end up having to get Part B
Can I
for
speak
some
about
odd reason.
TRICARE? May I
Yeah.
please speak about TRICARE?
Yeah, go ahead, Linda.
Okay, yeah, I sell insurance, Medicare insurance.
Oh,
Usually, if someone is an officer in the military, they have TRICARE for life. Was your husband an officer?
Yes, he was, but
Okay,
he
TRICARE for
had
life.
TRICARE. No,
TRICARE
no, no,
for
no.
life
He was on.
is usually the way it works. You can have both. TRICARE for life is your primary. Medicare becomes your secondary. So TRICARE, they would charge TRICARE first for all the medical bills. Whatever they don't pay, Medicare can pay. But usually, if you have both, if you have a Medicare Advantage plan and TRICARE, then you can use them both together. You can decide which one you want to use at which time. But TRICARE is normally the prominent insurance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
So
listen. I want to. I want
you
to
can
start.
talk
I
to
want
someone
to.
at Medicare.
Yeah. Here's what I want to do. I want to do this because we don't want to go too deep because we're going
Yeah.
past time. Okay.
Right,
So I
right.
would say, definitely contact someone like Neetha or Linda who actually can help you with that process to go through it because you can see how intricate it can be. And this could really get very intricate based on each individual situation. So there's a lot going on here.
Right,
So I
exactly.
would say definitely, Neetha, did you give out your number or
It's
Linda?
it's in the chat,
Okay,
Dr.
in the
P.
chat, and Linda, you can drop your information in there also. If you have people that if you can help us out, we really appreciate both of you and what you're doing. And Neetha, I tell you, you're spot on all the time with bringing it up at the right time. October 15th is the day, so make sure you're checking on this family. Even though there's a shutdown, it's not affecting it. They actually said it's not affecting you, so keep that in mind. All right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna
All right,
move forward. We got
all right, buddy. We got 3 more people.
We
It's
got 3 more.
9:03.
9:03. We gotta
Listen,
get moving.
here we go. Listen, listen. Here's a gift right now. Because the last time we saw this young lady, she was in the hospital. Haraya, I know you're there.
Hey, Haraya.
Come on, unmute yourself, Haraya. There you are. I'm glad to see you, girl.
I am glad to be seen. I really, I tell you, I just wanted to quickly share a little bit about my experience. I know we're up against the clock, but mind you, at 71, that's the second time that I've been in the hospital. Even with 10 children, I had 6 of them at home, and the other 4 that I did have to go to the hospital for was just briefly, really to tell you, just to check in and make sure everything was all right. So I'm not familiar with hospital procedures at all. And but I have to, one thing I have to say, over at Lankenau, they have beautiful, beautiful staff, and those nurses really, I tell you, were very kind. But now it was just overwhelming. Every day there's 3 times a day there's 4 doctors, and a doctor and like 3 students or whatever coming into the room in the morning time, making their rounds and filling me up with information. But through it all, I could not accept somebody telling me that I had to be on 5 different chemicals for the rest of my life. And I explained this, I said, you asking me, I said, I've been in this mindset and this belief system that the body can heal itself.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me that the heart can't heal itself. And
yeah. But remember, Hariah, remember, this is, it's the philosophy. You got to understand when you're dealing with the philosophy, different philosophies. Their approaching is based on what their information is. And that's where you have to understand who you're talking to and who's talking to you. So that's why don't expect it not to hear it. Just understand that you have to work within it. There's a scripture that talks about to work a wheel within a wheel. You got to work within the system and understand what you can utilize them for, which is in the case diagnosing, looking at testing, things like that. But once you find out, then you come out with your options of what I can do. What are other options that I can do to move forward? And then get your game plan in order, but also your delivery services. That means your family and your group, and how are we going to get this done? And that's what you put in place. So that's what we're saying.
And that's what it boiled down to, especially when they come talking about putting something down my throat that's going to shock my heart back into the right rhythm. And I'm like, oh my God, look, I got to go home so I can get a clear head and be able to think this through. And so since I've been home since the 3rd, I have, and don't think I'm any brave type person. I'm really kind of nervous here, but I have weaned myself off. And because in my reading, I'm reading that because the main thing was the blood thinner, which I had called you about. I'm reading that the majority of the herbs I was taking are blood thinners. And I didn't know this, and then the other thing is that now I'm reading today, there is even a herb that can bring the heart rhythm. What was it? Motherwort, I think
There's a lot of them, but I would just say this, it's a experience to go through. But the thing that it teaches us is that we got to get more organized about ourselves. That's what it is. Make sure we try to be more preventative so we don't get into those situations.
Well, what I found I think I threw my system off. You have to read up on these herbs. There's a lot of herbs that cannot be taken right at the same time as other herbs. And I did not know this. And for instance, now you tell me if I'm correct, ginkgo biloba cannot be taken with oil of oregano.
Okay, so here's where I want to stop you here, okay? Because we gotta get ready to go, okay? But I don't want to go too deep. Remember, this is why the importance I always stress. You need to get an assessment. Got it? Before you do anything. Get an assessment. Don't guess. Because people are guessing. And when they're going in, they're not getting a proper assessment through someone who knows how to assess or know what herbs you're taking. We always talk about that.
People like yourself are so important who have studied this stuff because you're right. I don't have the time to sit here and study all of this stuff.
Right, and you're not supposed to. That's why they're not supposed to. What you're only supposed to do is go get assessment. That's what you need to do. Got it? So come on in, get your assessment.
That's right.
And we know, and then we move forward. Okay? Because you can't do it by yourself.
But I'm feeling better. I'm healing. It's a slow process.
Yes.
They took 50 pounds of water off of my body, which I do appreciate. I have to say, I do appreciate those powerful drugs they had that pulled that water, because that I couldn't move. I couldn't move. It had swelled up in me so quickly. But I just wanted to share.
Okay.
And wait a minute. Lastly, I would appreciate any suggestions for a primary care I'm in the Ardmore area, a primary care doctor that would respect, you know, that has the medical knowledge, but would respect the herbal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Yeah.
anybody has any suggestions,
Okay.
you know, I'm looking for primary care.
Okay. All right. So definitely I would say that again falls under, checking with your medical coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find out who is the closest one that gets into what's called integrative. Okay, that's integrative medicines, which
Medicines.
means that you can actually deal with both. Jefferson is really good with that. If you're someone that's looking for someone that does that, Jefferson, I've worked with Jefferson on several situations of integrated medicine. So that's what I would look in that direction. But
Uh-huh.
again, those are the things that you have to sit down with, the primaries, and you have to feel it out. I tell people to work it out. You got to do your homework yourself because you're going to have to get on the phone and do your questioning. If you don't feel comfortable with them, go to the next
Go
one.
someplace
Read the
else.
list, check it twice. You got to
Yes,
stay
indeed.
on top of it, do the best you can. That's a personal thing. That's like shoes. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
going to fit different ways because recommendations don't always go well. And I usually tell people this is a journey you're going to have to, figure out for yourself on that one. Okay. So do
Okay,
the best
real
you can.
quickly, Dr. Paul, can
Mhm.
you just share a little bit of what you cannot take with dandelion root?
Well, it's not, you can't say that because that's based on each
Yeah,
individual. You
everybody's
got it?
not
See,
the
the
same.
herb, the only best herb for you is the
It's
best herb for
for you.
you.
Yes.
You got it? So the only best herb that's not good for you is the herb that's not good for you. See, that's where the assessment comes in. And that's where I don't think that people hear, I don't maybe emphasize it. Maybe it's about not driving this home enough, but assessment looks at where your baseline is. Where are you right now, and what is your body saying? So an herb like that dandelion could be good for somebody else, but it's not good for somebody who's taking another different herb or another type of medicine. You got it? So you got to be assessed first. That's the importance of being assessed first. You can only traditionally understand that most cases, if you're taking a dandelion, you better be drinking some water.
I know that's
You better
right.
be drinking your water. Absolutely. Got it? So keep that in mind. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Dr. Paul,
Thank
we
you,
got
Harai.
we
Appreciate
have
you.
one last
Best of-
person on
yes.
here, but I have a question
Mhm.
on Facebook. It says, at what point during a parasite cleanse do you take a binder? That's from Veronica O'Doul
Yeah, it could be
from
in
Sorrento.
Yeah, I mean, people have different times that they can take a binder. During a colon cleanse, usually between the transition from the colon cleanse moving into the parasite can be a binder, but it depends on, again, the situation, what's going on. If a person, I would try to go through the colon cleanse and parasite first, and then after the parasite, then the binder. That's usually kind of traditional because you're binding the last bit of toxins that may be still in the system. Because
Right.
once you cleanse, you sweep. Some
Right.
people take a binder. Some people, and sometimes it's okay to take like a bentonite or a zeolite or something that's a binder. So some people, may take that. It depends on, if they have a history of real heavy toxicity. That's what to be concerned, though. That's to be
Right.
considered. Yeah, to take that in consideration. All right.
Okay. All right, Veronica.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we have one last one, Dr. Paul, but it's a phone number, so I'm not quite sure. It's 561-3960-199. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hands
Dr. Paul, how you doing? Dr. Paul.
Yeah, who is that?
Florida people, Angela and Forrest.
What's up? That's Forrest, and who else? Wait a minute, what did you say? Was that from Florida?
Yes.
Oh, okay, how y'all doing?
We're doing well. We've been out here for a long time with my hand raised, and I know you at the end of the show, but I have a quick question or something you can suggest for my mom. My mom should be listening. My mom got a she's not going to say anything because she said, I'm shy. But, my mom got a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis as well as osteoporosis. And she's been doing a lot of falling. I mean, sometimes she can just be standing and she can feel her body going down. Now, she's been looking at stuff on YouTube and she saw something that talked about sarcopenia. And she said, I think I have sarcopenia. But holistically, what foods or what can she do to help herself? She's under the care. She has a neurologist. She's under the care. She's doing physical therapy. But, you know, she's a gardener. She grows her own fruits and vegetables. So I would like to know what she, you know, health-wise to help herself. What can she do?
How old is she, by the way? How old is she?
Well, I hope she don't slap me silly, but
she can't slap you on the phone.
I tell her I got one ear covered. All right.
See, she's gonna be 77, I believe.
Okay, so here we go. When as we get older, you know, of course, like I was just telling her, you have to get assessed first before anything. But if there's one thing that I see more with seniors as we get older, you have to get your water right. Got it? You got to get your water right. And y'all already know about that. And Angela Forrest, y'all know and heard me talk about that a lot. But bone density becomes a major issue. So bone density becomes a problem. So that means things like we say not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent disease, just food for the soul. Things like the coral calcium work well. Got it? Because it's for osteo, it's for rheumatism, it's for alkalizing, it's for bone density. That along with green drinks. If you break it down to just 3 things that can regenerate the body fast, it would be water, greens, and something like a good coral calcium. Those are 3 things that can help you. Think about it like this. If we were to be dropped off into a forest, what would you eat?
Well,
think about that. Think about that. Everybody think about that. If you were dropped off in the forest, what would you eat?
Green.
You would eat green, right? You would drink water, right? And you get sunshine, hopefully sunshine. See, that's really the building blocks of everything right there. When you want to really, it's the foods that's the problem that's causing the issues with arthritis and inflammation. It has a lot to be with the food choices, the thick, the creamy, the thing that pour slow. And if you're looking at multiple sclerosis, that's the myelin sheath. The myelin sheath is the central nervous system that deals with balance, you know, walking, talking, balance, coordination. Got it? So that means stay off the shellfish. Got it? No shellfish. That's a biggie.
You like what the crab things? You like crab?
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. That's it. Yeah. See, you only take one small micro organism to enter a crab or a shrimp or a clam or a mussel or oyster. So when you see people grabbing that, you've been at those places, the seafood restaurants, when they taking them and they're eating them, and I'm just sitting over there cringing because I know it only takes one.
That's all.
Just one microbacterial organism that's something to get into your system, and it runs havoc in your body. So we're not supposed to partake with them. So that's a large part of, you know, when they start looking at things like autonomic disruption. And then of course they pulling them from the contaminated beds where all the oil spills off. You catch a little barium, a little titanium, a little bit of petroleum. You're getting all that stuff, and your body just cannot function that. So you gotta leave them shrimp alone. And then they radiated now, y'all. Y'all heard about the radiation?
Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Dr. Paul. I want to say, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank God for you. You are a blessing to all of us. I was on here last week, and I'm like, oh, Dr. Paul acting just like a teacher. You was asking a question and everything and having fun with Jane Gold. You know, but you're a true blessing. And I just want to say thank you, and may God be a true blessing.
And we want to also tell you, we also want to tell you that we did order that tea that you was talking about.
The bone breaker.
I think it is a bone breaker. We
bone breaker. Yes.
We know that it helps with diabetes. It helps with high blood pressure.
Yes.
It helps with a lot of things. So we got that, and I had it today, and it tasted pretty good. So we did get that.
Oh, and I want to tell you, we put 5, 6 papaya trees in the ground today. So yeah, papaya.
You said papaya?
Yes, papaya.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all gotta take pictures. You gotta take pictures. Gotta take pictures.
All right. Well, God bless you, Dr. Paul.
God bless you, Angela. Thank you, Forrest. Appreciate y'all.
Beautiful.
All right.
Shout out to the Covenant group. All right. Shout out to the Covenant group. All right.
Covenant group. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes. And the herb they're talking about is called the Chanca Piedro. That's what it's called. Chanca Piedro, which actually we call it stone breaker. That's what it's called, stone breaker. And it's for the purposes of, indigenous people use this for things like breaking up stones in the body. So if you have calcification going on in any part of the body, kidney stones, issues with gallbladder, all of those things. It is excellent for cholesterol. So it does a lot of things. So that was part of our Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay.
How about that? All right. All right.
All
I
right,
think
buddy.
that's it, Big
That's
B.
it, man.
I think
We are at the end, man.
Yes, we are at the end. I want to thank everyone. This has been very inspiring in a lot of ways. I learned a lot today, especially with that Medicare. Y'all done got me mad now. I'm mad.
That's good for you.
I am mad.
Hey, come on over, Dr. Pete. We've been here a long time, boy.
I'm mad. We got to do a whole show on this.
Is it you a mad mother? Shut your mouth, huh?
So we're going to break it on down. But Big B, tell everybody how they can be a part of the family tree and support us on this mission.
Yes.
We want to bring more family to this. So you can actually get the transcript. So Big B, give them the information how they can be a support to us. Okay?
You got to call guys to make sure you get a copy of tonight's chat. You got to do what? Guys, send me an email. Send me an email to meccavideo@gmail.com. meccavideo@gmail.com. To continue to support the family tree, you got to use my Cash App. That's $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. If you keep the donation up through your bank, that's through Zelle. That ID number is meccavideo@comcast.net. Again, meccavideo@comcast.net. And of course, you can also send that out to our P.O. Box over here in Mullica Hill. That's Bill Morgan. P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062.
Yeah.
Again, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Okay. Hey, guess what? This is what Friday. Is this Friday? No, this is the Wednesday. Guess what? Bring your friends, bring everybody to our family tree. Dr. Bill. Yes, sir, buddy.
All right, everybody. Did you learn anything this evening? Put your hands together.
Yeah,
come on. Did you learn anything? I hope
yeah,
you
but
did.
always, man.
We
yes,
say
sir.
we don't charge you anything, but we just say just go tell the truth, y'all.
Tell the
That's
truth.
it. Tell the truth. Go share it with somebody. So we thank you for all those that chimed in and had questions and concerns, because we all learn together as a people. We learn together, we grow together.
Yes,
each one teach one, right? So God bless y'all. I want to give our host with the most. Let's give him a shout. Big B over there.
Yo, man.
Bill 1L Morgan.
Love that, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
You got to keep the family going, man.
You were doing double trouble today, man. You were handling both of them.
Man, what you doing?
Facebook side, you on the side, you on the chat side, you doing everything.
Boy, what can I say? Got to keep the family going right, Dr. B.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right,
Yes,
I want to say, be encouraged, family. Take this information, don't sit on it, share it with your family. Got it? So God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. Remember, if you're breathing,
you gotta shout. Yepper.
All right, we gotta tap it out because Marcy's over there looking at me.
That's right, sir. Look at boy, what you doing? Handle your business.
Tap. Matter of fact, I got my dog Django in here somewhere. Where's
You know
Django
what,
go?
Doc, that was a question about the three things, the greens, whether it was water, greens, or green drink, and what was the third thing?
Water, green drink, and sunshine. You remember
Sunshine. Yep, that's it, EVJ. Sunshine.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it? Come on, tap.
Get that up.
Come on down.
All right.
Come on down. Come on down. All right, corner left and the right. Come on down. Good. Just tapping. That's all. We just tapping today. Come on, the hands, the arms. Tap. All the way to the shoulder. All the way up to the neck area. Turn it on the inside. And the inside. Good. On the other side, same thing. Doing one side, you gotta do the other side, right? Good. Come on, cut up. All right. Clapping.
All right.
Django is coming in here.
Django coming in the room.
Django's coming in the room. So I gotta be careful because he's gonna jump on my back or something.
Django says, come on, Pops.
All right, last thing I want to do, I want to talk about, take your hands, put them together like this. Got it? Turn them inside out and bring them on top. Good. Yeah. Y'all can stretch now. Come on. You've been sitting for a while. There you go, Lisa. I see Lisa.
That's it, Lisa. Look, I even see Lisa stretching. Get it, Lisa.
I see you, Lisa.
Yep.
All right. Come on over to your left side. To your left side. Your other left, Lisa. Your other left. There you go, baby. All right. Come on to the right side.
To the right
Come on now.
side.
Don't let me knock you out your chair, Rita. Don't let me knock you out your chair now, Rita. Hold it. Good.
Yep.
Hold it. Bring it up to the top. I want you to push. Good. And push up. Push it up. And push it up. Keep those hands locked. Push. Good. Push. And bring it on down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up those lungs, y'all. Come on. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shout out to the Facebook fam over there.
Yeah,
Breathe in. Breathe out. Good.
All right.
Good.
Now,
You should be feeling good by now. One more. Breathe in. Big one. And breathe out. Blow it out. And shake it out. I see you, Paulette.
Yeah.
I see you, Paulette. There you go. I see you, Tommy.
Yep. All right, now. All right,
Roll
big
your head
Tommy.
around a little bit. Roll your head around a little bit.
Yep.
Come on, roll the head around
All right,
a little
Paulette.
bit. Roll the head
All
around.
right.
That's
Now.
right. Get it loose.
Big Dick. Valencia, Jude. Hey. Irene.
Clap.
Araya.
Right.
Marseille.
All right.
Queen.
Clap.
Cleophas.
Your hands. Come on, clap.
Frida.
Clap.
Karen, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. See you again next week.
Clap.
Cricket from Philly.
Clap.
Antoinette. Stephanie.
Yeah, there you
Katrina.
go. Clap.
Jackie.
And we're getting that energy
Liz
going.
Fernandez.
I want you
Maru.
to take that and put it on down. Rub it on down. Rub it on
Dory
down. Rub it
Kincaid.
on down. Rub it on down. Your arms,
Paula Brooks.
shoulders, anywhere you got
Legacy,
pain.
Celia. Carol.
Clap.
Jill. Mela. Linda
Clap.
B.
One more time.
Andrea. Sally.
Clap. And we're going to hold it. This time we're going to hold it. That bottom one still. Move that top. Y'all feel that energy? You feel that energy? All
Yes,
that.
sir,
You
buddy.
feel that energy?
Queen bee.
That's your hands tingling. That's all your energy. Tommy,
And
you
then-
feel it? You see it, Marche? You better keep your hands on that wheel, girl.
Yeah, I know that's right. You gotta get home, girl.
Joanne, you feel it? How about it, Marcy? You feel it? That's
Hey,
energy.
Joanne.
See that, Rita?
Yeah.
Feel that energy?
All
That's
right.
all that chi. Take that with good intentions. Bless yourself. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And thank you for tuning in to the Family Tree. God bless y'all.
All right, buddy.
It's Jared, y'all. Look who's in here. Who came in here? Look who's in here. This
What
Jared.
up, Rap? What's up, dude? What's up? My man.
Darren, Django's up there eating the bone, so he's occupied right now. He's occupied. He's like, I wouldn't make appearance, but I'm too sleepy.
Well, I know that's right.
All right, we're
Doc.
gonna break it on down. We're gonna break it on down. Break it on down. Break it on down. All right. We're gonna take it on down. 10, 9,
Right.
8, 7,
Yep.
6, 5,
Yep.
4,
Yep.
3, 2,
Yep.
and 1. We'll see y'all. God bless y'all. We'll see you next week on the Family.
Family Tree.
Where we gonna be this weekend, Big B?
Yes, sir. Right. Black Talk Media, 96.1 FM, 900 AM. Black Talk Media. Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
All right.
See ya. Have a blessed one, guys. All right. I see you dancing, Marcy. Keep one hand on that wheel, girl.
Marcy, keep your hands on that wheel, girl. All right, y'all be
All right.
good.
Yo, buddy.
Take care. See you,
Yeah,
Big
man.
B.
Y'all, you want?